You need to watch this if you struggle with staying unnoticed. We've all had those moments where we try to be sneaky and end up making a complete fool of ourselves. But guess what? Even the supernatural aren't immune to these blunders. Even ghosts can't get it right sometimes. They might be ethereal beings, but they sure do have their fair share of clumsy moments. It's almost comforting to know that even in the afterlife, perfection is hard to come by. Let's dive into 10 times ghosts were caught being absolute goofballs. From tripping over their own sheets to forgetting basic ghostly etiquette, these spirits are here to remind us that everyone has off days. Number 10. The classic tripping over their own sheet. Yep, even spirits have clumsy days. Imagine trying to haunt a house and ending up face first on the floor. Not very spooky, is it? Number 9. The invisible man who forgot to turn off his flashlight. It's hard to be stealthy when you're literally shining a light on yourself. Maybe he was new to the whole invisibility thing. Maybe he was scared of the dark. Even ghosts can have their fears, right? It's a tough job being spooky all the time. Number 8. Floating candles. More like floating fails. This ghost tried to pull off a magical trick but ended up dropping everything. It's like watching a magician's act go hilariously wrong. One ghost just couldn't get the hang of this Harry Potter trick and ended up setting off the smoke alarm. Number 7. Creaky floorboards. Try breakdancing boards. This ghost had some moves, but forgot he wasn't at a dance-off. Imagine trying to scare someone and ending up in a full-on dance routine. Not exactly terrifying, but definitely entertaining. Number 6. The ghostly whisper that turned into a sneeze. Just when you think you're about to hear a chilling whisper, it turns into a loud sneeze. Talk about ruining the moment. Ghosts get allergies too, apparently. Who knew that the afterlife came with seasonal allergies? It's hard to be spooky when you're constantly sneezing. Number 5. The see-through ghost who tried to hide behind a sheet. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. You'd think a ghost would know better than to hide behind something transparent. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. It's like playing hide and seek with a toddler who thinks they're invisible just because they can't see you. Number 4. The wailing ghost who got stuck in a wall. Talk about getting plastered. This ghost's attempt to pass through walls didn't go as planned. Number 3. Spooky mirror messages until the ghost wrote boo backwards. Oops, guess school was a long time ago. It's hard to be taken seriously when your spooky message is misspelled. Oops, guess school was a long time ago. Even ghosts need a refresher course in spelling sometimes. Number 2. The haunted chandelier that decided to drop instead of swing. No poltergeist here, just gravity. Sometimes even the most haunted objects can't defy the laws of physics. No poltergeist here, just gravity. It's a reminder that even in the supernatural world, what goes up must come down. And finally, number 1. The ghost who forgot to turn off the TV after binge-watching their favorite show. Even ghosts can't resist a good cliffhanger. It's nice to know that even spirits enjoy a good binge-watch session. Even ghosts can't resist a good cliffhanger. Maybe they were watching a ghostly soap opera or a supernatural thriller. Either way, they were hooked. So next time you hear a bump in the night, just remember, ghosts can be silly too. They might be trying to scare you, but sometimes they end up being more funny than frightening. Just remember, ghosts can be silly too. They might be trying to scare you, but sometimes they end up being more funny than frightening. So the next time you hear a strange noise or see something out of the corner of your eye, just think of these hilarious ghost fails and have a good laugh.